Good morning. Welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is all expansions. We have Palace, which is probably not that important, but well, there's no good ways to gain gold, so everything else in theory you could gain a bunch of. But we have Way the Honor and we have Circle the Witches. So the only liaison is the importer, which means our favors are capped, which means you play importer once, you give your opponent a curse. That's the end of the witches. But there is Trickster, which also gains curses. And then there's like a swap sculptor thing that you can do. And then capital cities for cycling. Anyway, I'm going to open probably importer. Importer is not bad. I mean, the fives are good. Though importer cargo ship, if they don't collide, is probably a little better. If they collide, then it's just kind of sadness regardless. Okay, so the cargo ship misses, which is okay. We do get to do the cursing before they shuffle, and they are not doing the same to us, so that's nice. I think. Yeah. And then, well, we could add an importer in this shuffle. What do we want first? A sculptor. And then we'll buy capital city. This is really nice. We're going to get to the importer. We have village. We can get coin. There's not really any reason to rotate. Blacksmith here is not so good. You're not going to, I mean, you can activate the draw to 6 sometimes, but a lot of times you just be using it for +2 cards, and we can already do that with the otter, so it's not critical. Probably the best thing to have in this shuffle is just another capital city. And then I think we want to get the swaps. Okay. Really, once you have the swaps, you don't need a whole lot else. I mean, it would be nice to hit 7 at some point. Okay. This is nice. Here we can take a royal galley and put this aside. We have cargo ship here. Okay, this is really good. Can set aside a king's court. We're moving right along here. In fact, this is massively good draw here. Well, how do we want to do this? We're going to king. Maybe we weigh the honor the first one. We're not going to be village hindered. I mean, we're already holding another capital city, so. Get a swap. Get a sculptor. At this point, the importers are just slower than swapping stuff, so. That's something to keep in mind. It'd be kind of nice to do the King's Court thing again. By which I mean buy King's Court and have it have its cargo shipped aside. Can be accomplished from this hand. So there's a question of whether we want to try to draw something more. Okay, well this is kind of nice because we can play this a little differently now. No, wait, no, I can't. Well, I mean, a little differently we can. Let's just get a action that we're not going to play. Let's just get a royal galley. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Let's just. The question is, do we want a silver in deck? And we don't really. We should have swapped one of the sculptors, I guess, for something. But it's all good. Okay. You can like weigh the otter this stuff, and that's fine. Alright, we're gonna royal galley. It would be nice to do king, but we can't really bank on that. Okay. So let's see, what else can we do now? Obviously we can King's Court swap if we want. Should probably pick up a paddock as well. I don't really need it, but I just kind of feel like doing it. It probably would be better to King Sculptor in that instance, and maybe just do swap chains. So that wasn't like the best choice of all time. I wouldn't say. But we're gonna get to do king here, so that should be okay. Yeah, this wasn't done great. It probably would have been better to get the swap play in while alright. Adds 2 duchies, wow. We can try and buy province here. We're gonna have to make up these points, which means we are gonna have to regain importers. Some point. It would be good to draw the other King's Court. We're probably going to end up swapping a bunch of this stuff, but that's okay. So we're gonna have just like super way too much draw. But that's an okay problem to have. We probably should play more importers here. We don't want to. I'm just playing those so that we can. I should have set aside something earlier with the. But it's okay. Okay. Try to play 4 importers so that we can do the wipe the duchies next turn if needed. We can take all the estates, so we're within a comfortable enough margin here. We could honor this. Probably best. I haven't found anything. Where's the King's Court? We don't really need the cargo ship that badly. Could swap horse. Well, probably not. There at least is king. We do want to set up enough duration draw stuff that we don't miss. For sure. I'm not playing this great, but it'll be good enough. We could give the rest of the curses. I'm trying to work. There's not a 3 pile yet. This does let us set aside 3 coppers as well, so that's kind of like draw. I don't know how much junk there is still left. Okay. And then we'll just pile out this turn, I guess, on something. We can just pile out on importers or capital cities or all of the above. Oh, we lost our capital city. Oh, we got to get that back. I don't know if I have a swap anymore. That may have been all the swaps. Oh no, that's all the swaps. Alright. We don't get our capital city back. Yeah, there's no way to get gold here. Otherwise you could go super crazy with you could go crazy with palace as well, because it would be easy to get a bunch of copy. I mean, right, so once you empty the pile, well, you don't even have to empty the piles, but if you have, 4 or 5 king's courts, you can just bake in so much horse draw with paddock. It would be crazy. Not to mention, you're not really action limited with the king's court and the village and the royal galley. So, and then if you do empty the paddock pile, or empty the piles, and you just have Way of the Otter on everything too. So you could hold a lot of treasure in the deck. You could hold quite a few palace points, but there's no way to get gold. So, anyway, pretty nice kingdom actually, I thought. Even though there's single buy, it was like tons of gains. So not too hard to outscore this kind of thing, either via the importers for duchies, the cursing, or just gaining the estates at the end. And we weren't, well, in the end, we weren't behind on any metric, I guess, except for palace points. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a happy New Year's Eve. And I'll see you all in 2023.